Isak puts in a transfer request. Jeez Louise, man. And what's there to say about this? This is a big blow to Premier League rivals Chelsea, Liverpool, or not Liverpool, Arsenal, City. Because it seems like he's going to Liverpool. Liverpool's the team that still holds interest in him, team that can really afford him with their outgoings Diaz, Kwanzaa, Chiesa, Darwin Nunez. And the Premier League has to be on watch for this because this is an insane summer if they're able to bring in Isak. Newcastle quoted him in the region of 150 million, which probably won't go for that much. Player put it in a transfer request, wants to leave. If he throws a fit, probably leave for in the region 130, 140 million. And I wish we knew about. I wish Arsenal knew about this. I wish we would have held off on the Gyökeres deal and maybe try to propose a deal to him. But obviously the ship has sailed. I'm very happy with Gyökeres, but if Liverpool are able to land this man, this this is a different this is moving different at its finest. This is incredible business from Liverpool already. And there's not really much to say other than they're Premier League favorites already, and if they strengthen Isak, they might be Champions League favorites. They might win the treble. They should be picking up multiple trophies this year. Newcastle, for them, this is a huge blow. If he does leave, probably won't qualify for Champions League next year. Probably will get knocked out decently early in the Champions League. And bringing in someone like Sesko, who's the person they're most likely to bring in if Isak were to leave, is a decent replacement if you can develop him, but he's nowhere near the level of Isak at the moment. Um, Still looking to bring in Wisa, getting a great price for him, around 30 to 40 million for him. And yeah, the squad will get better. You know, there's more money to invest in the squad. They are having not PSR problems, but they're not exactly flourishing financially like a Liverpool or a Chelsea. But I think it's upsetting for them. You know, as a lot of Newcastle fans got defensive when mentioning Liverpool or Arsenal going in for Isak or anything to do with him really leaving, claiming, oh, he's not for sale, he's our player. And you kind of got to suck it up sometimes, you know. A lot of big players at your team get linked with moves to bigger teams. You know, if Real Madrid come in for Isak in 2 years, I'm sure Liverpool fans will be very upset if his head gets turned and he wants to leave. So, which I don't see happening, but only time will tell. So, Newcastle, keep your chin up. Don't take it too much to heart. You know, you got to establish yourself as a big club before you can really get upset about these things. You know, you want to bring in players like Isak, even though he might be a generational player. Maybe you'll never get a striker like Isak in the next 10 to 15 years, maybe even 20 years, because it's been that long since they've had Andy Cole and Alan Shearer and players like that. So I think for Liverpool, this is an incredible move. You know, I still think they'll get Rodrigo too. I think if he leaves Madrid, they're the favorites to get him. You know, they have enough money to do it already, not including moves like Nunez, Kwanzaa, Chiesa, Diaz, which they'll probably generate close to 200 million for all of them, which is insane in my eyes because Diaz I don't really rate at club level. I think he's been decent for Liverpool, inconsistent. He's great for Colombia, but at club level he's not shown those heights that he has for his national team. Nunez has been a flop, and he cost a huge amount of money to bring in. I'm surprised teams aren't going lower for him in the region of maybe a 40. They'll probably get 50 to 60 out of him, even if they sell him to Saudi, they can get probably 70 or 80, which is just insane. And then Chiesa, who's kind of been a flop, he really hasn't played. I mean, I don't know. They'll probably still get 20 million, 30 million out of him. Surprise, because Liverpool are just that good at selling players. It's very annoying. You know, as a rival, I didn't think we'd win the league. I still think Liverpool are far and away favorites, but I wanted an opportunity at least. You know, you only play Liverpool twice, but it seems like if Isak comes, if Rodrigo comes, anyone playing Liverpool would be lucky to get a draw at this point. So, yeah, I think for Liverpool, this is a phenomenal move. Serious big club moves. And if they're able to land Isak, then they should be favorites for everything next year. Seriously, this team would be too good. Yeah. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.